Hello everybody and welcome back to Phoenix Wright. Alright, so we are on episode 4 with day 2 trial. December 26, 9:44 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 2. Alright. Karma? That's right. Manfred von Karma. He's the best prosecutor there is. He hasn't lost a case in his 40-year career. Woo! Get ready. He is a god of prosecution, right? A god. Not a single case? He'll do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. Not like someone else I know, Edgeworth. You don't understand. I mean, he'll really do anything. Manfred von Karma is a man. It's quite a claim from someone who forges evidence. He taught me what it really means to prosecute. What? Just picture prosecutor as vicious as me, multiplied by a factor of 10. So he was your teacher, Mr. Edgeworth? Something like that. And now he's trying to get you found guilty? What a creep. Oh, wait. Maybe he's planning on losing on purpose to help you out? Not a chance. He hasn't lost once in 40 years. 40 years! He's as ruthless as me times 20. That's pretty ruthless. Like I said, he's a god amongst prosecutors. I guess that's something like Mia was to me. Speaking of Mia, Maya, we could really be using Mia's help right now, don't you think? Oh, can't. Sorry, I tried, I really tried, but I couldn't reach. Couldn't reach? I think it's because I haven't been training. The powers are weak again. Oh man, what bad timing. I'm really sorry. I'll try my best. Hope so. What are you whispering about? Oh, it's nothing. Well, it's time. Let's head in. Oh boy. December 26th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 3. Oh my gosh, he looks like a skeleton. The court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. von Karma, is the prosecution ready? Hold on, I gotta think of a voice for Karma. Hold on. I gotta think of something for Karma. This is very important, guys. It's very important. If I can't have a good voice, then what's even the point? I'm really thinking. I'm really thinking. Fool. You seriously think I would not stand here if I was not completely prepared? Right, my apologies. You've got the judge scared. Very well, your opening statement, please. Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? Nothing, of course. That should be fine. The prosecution may call its first witness. What's with this guy? Is he royalty or something? Am I supposed to fight against this? I called the detective in charge of this case, Detective Dick Gumshoe. Okay, Gumshoe's first. Let's see how this goes. Really trying to his voice, trying to make it work. Describe the incident now. Hey, yes, sir. Hey, the Gumshoe looks nervous. Please take a look at the map. The murder happened at Christmas Eve around midnight. There was one boat in the very middle of the lake. There were 2 men on the boat. Now there happened to be a woman camping here at the edge of the lake. At 12:10 a.m., she heard 2 pistol shots. Then the boat started to move. It went towards the boat rental shop. Alright, alright. Overhead map at Ford Lake. Very nice. Testify to the court about the arrest. Now. Wait, Mr. Von Karma. Yes? Actually, I'm the one who's supposed to be handling these proceedings. Wrong. There is only one thing you need to do here. You will slam down your gavel and say the word guilty. That is your role. Yes, of course, you are quite right. No, he's not. What in the heck? Alright, Gumshoe. Let's see. A man called to the station about 30 minutes after midnight. We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. Now, I didn't suspect him of anything at all. But the next morning, a body was found in the lake. So we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. That sucks. I see. Very well. Begin your cross-examination, attorney. Now. Okay, then. Talk to me. You received a call from a man. Yep. But you said there was a woman camping there. She was the one who heard the 2 gunshots, right? What is that deep voice? Objection. What the heck? That woman and the man who called in the porch are 2 different people, obviously. Different people? There were 2 witnesses. Ugh. The testimonies are quite similar, however. Today I've summoned the woman who was camping. The woman who was camping, a lot of heart. What happened next, detective? Talk to me. How long was it between receiving the report and your arrival to the lake? Well, I say it's about 3 minutes. It's pretty fast. Our motto for the month is get there quick. Detective, you will refrain from casually revealing department secrets. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. I look forward to your next year's salary review. So much to look forward to these days. There's no time for Detective Drake. There's no time for Detective. Oh my gosh. There's no time for dejected daydreaming. Continue. Yes, sir. Sorry. What was Mr. Edgeworth like when you saw him then? Well, from what I saw, he looked pretty relaxed. Not like a murderer at all, really. Detective, the court requires the facts, not your opinion. How many years have you been on the force? Facts only, detective. Hard, cold, objective facts. Yes, sir. Man, he's got his share of objections. Why didn't you think he was suspicious? You should know. We have a deep trust relationship with the prosecutors. Oh no. Detective, the court isn't interested in your musings. Deep, trusting poppycock. I've never heard so many flippant comments from an active detective on the force. Detective Gumshoe doesn't look so good. Continue now. Did you find any clues on the body? A single bullet was recorded from the body. He was shot through the heart fatally. Judge, here's the bullet. It didn't strike the bone, so its shape is well preserved. Very well, the court accepts the bullet into evidence. 22 caliber pistol, gotcha. Why is that? Well, we found the murder weapon in the boat. The murder weapon? A pistol. Detective Gumshoe, that is a vital piece of information. Please revise our testimony. Right. Sorry, Your Honor. The murder weapon we found in the boat is decisive evidence. Okay. What about the pistol? What about the pistol made decisive evidence? I can't do a tisk very well. Ugh, it's an evil laugh as Edgeworth. There were fingerprints on the pistol found in the boat. They were clear prints of Mr. Edgeworth's right hand. What? Order! Order! So, Mr. Edgeworth's fingerprints are found on the murder weapon? Yes, Your Honor. Judge, this is the weapon in question. Accepted into evidence. Edgeworth's right hand. Hopefully he's left-handed. Fired 3 times. Members of the court, we now have the pistol used in the murder and the bullet found in the body. Detective? Yes, sir. Was the bullet found in the body fired from this pistol? Yes, the ballistic markings on the bullet match the pistol. Hey, Nick, what does he mean, ballistic markings? Shocking. To imagine someone here does not know something as basic as ballistic markings. Nick, he's glaring at me. Very well, I'll explain. Actually, Judge, you do it. Me? Ballistic markings are like the fingerprints of a gun. The barrel leaves distinctive marks on each bullet it fires. You can examine these ballistic fingerprints to see which gun fired the shot. It's quite accurate. Indeed. This leads to one inevitable conclusion. The bullet found in the victim's heart was without a doubt fired from this pistol. This pistol, which as you may recall, was covered in the defendant's own fingerprints. Order! Order! This is bad. This makes it look like Edgeworth did it. Well, Judge, I say it's almost decisive yes. Honestly, I could declare a verdict at this point. However, you wish to hear the witness speak, no doubt. Very well. I'm somewhat fatigued, so I will take a brief break. I will call my witness after the recess, which will last 10 minutes. Judge? Yes? What are you doing? 10-minute recess, now! But wait, just bang a flimsy gavel and get on with it, man. Yes. This court will take a 10-minute Who's running this court anyway? What in the heck? This would not fly in a regular court. I know that for a fact. December 26, 11:09 a.m. District Court Defendant Number 2. Edgeworth, what's going on here? The fingerprints are on the murder weapon. And that foggy photo makes one thing clear. The only one who could have shot that man was the person in the photo. True. Oh, true. Okay, sorry. Was that you in the boat? Yes, it was me. What? But you must believe me, I didn't shoot him. Well, then who did? I don't know. You don't know? Weren't you right there? I heard a gunshot from very close by. Then the other man fell from the boat. I can't say why, but I thought at the time that he had shot himself. You mean it was a suicide? That's the only explanation I can come up with. Huh? I'm gonna get convinced anyone of that. Say, Maya. Huh? What? Any progress on Mia? Oh, sorry. It's no good. I know. No good for anything, am I, Nick? I can't call my sister. I might as well not be here, right? What? No! No! Come on now. No, of course not. I need you here. I can see you're always trying to help out. Even if you don't actually help. What do you mean? That's not what you say. It's a thought that counts, right? It's okay, Nick. You don't have to make me feel better. I don't know anything about trials or defense. What's more, I'm a spear medium. Can't even contact spirits. Everyone has their off days. I mean, I've just been getting lucky lately. But you never know when my luck is gonna run out. Really? Whoa! Right. Don't jinx this case more than it already is. It's bad for my heart. Oh, sorry. Court is back in session. Mr. Von Karma, you may call your witness. Yes. Will Mrs. Lotta Hart take the stand? Lotta Hart, you are a research student at the university. That I am! Good. Begin by telling us what you saw on the night of the incident. And don't add anything trivial or subjective. Understand? Y'all need to learn some manners. Understand? Yeah, I understand, I understand. Very well. Your testimony, please. Oh boy. It was Christmas Eve, just after midnight, I reckon. I was in my car. I heard this bang come up the lake. When I looked out the window, I saw two gents in a boat. There was one another bang. There was a nary a thing on the lake with that boat. Alright. Enough. Huh? Judge happened to take a photo of the incident. This is that photo. Accepted as evidence. Well, this is a surprise. This looks like the very moment of the murder. Right. Order! I will remove people from this courtroom if I do not have order immediately. As the witness testified, she looked at the lake when she heard the shot. There were no other boats on that lake, so the man in the boat with the victim must have been the one who shot him. Yes, it was the defendant, Miles Edgeworth. Order! 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 I will have order! Well, Judge, the evidence is decisive. I have very little doubt about this case. Very well, this court finds the defendant... Wait, Your Honor! I haven't cross-examined the witness yet! A cross-examination? We have photographic proof. What question can it possibly be? This photo is worth 1,000 words, and they all read guilty. You lose. Or do you claim to have found a contradiction in her testimony? Very well. If you have to, you may cross-examine the witness. You will only flounder and ask meaningless questions. You will fail to find anything. And then I will have you held in contempt of court. Oh, Nick, contempt? Contempt of court, you know. I guess I understand. Well, what are you gonna do? Do you really think there was a contradiction with the facts in her testimony? I'm saving my game. I think there was. We got this, guys. We got this. I think I noticed one little thing. Wow, I'm impressed, Nick. I didn't notice anything. Right, let's take him on. Yeah, I got a bad feeling about this. I understand. I will cross-examine the witness. Very well. I pray for your sake this isn't a waste of time. Oh boy. Just after midnight, you say? In other words, it was no longer Christmas Eve but Christmas Day. Huh? Oh, yeah, well, yes. I know you want to find contradictions, but really? I hope your next contradiction is a little more relevant to the trial. Witness, continue your testimony. I'm pressing every single prompt. Just squeeze out, wring out as much information as I can. Why are you camping there anyway? I'm a research student at my university. I was taking pictures to use my research. What research? This all sounds suspicious. Press further! Come on, keep going. Miss Hart, could you be more specific about your research? Oh, come on. What does the witness's motive in camping by the lake have to do with this case? The answer is nothing. I object to this line of questioning. Objection sustained. Wait, now I'm the one who says that. Let's say it already. Objection sustained. It's for nothing, Your Honor. Oh my gosh. So you weren't looking at the lake at the time? Nope. I looked after I heard that noise. She said that already. I asked you to find contradictions, not leisurely chat with the witness. Ugh. Did you clearly see the two men? Just look at the picture. Clear enough for you? Oh. Come on, give me something. Wait a second. I wasn't asking you about the photo. I was asking you if you saw the two men. Yeah, well, of course. Oh, come on. The witness has testified she saw them. There's also a photo. You'd best look elsewhere for your precious contradictions. Jump in quick. He's hiding something. Okay. Were you watching the very moment the shot rang out?
Well, yeah, sure.
You're asking meaningless questions. Meaningless! Contradictions, Mr. Wright, not meaningless babble. On Karma, I think I hate you. You should keep ever talking to the witness. To what end? Come on, let me talk, please. Are you sure about that? Yeah, sure, it's country guy can be. That sounds pretty sure. How come you're so sure? Well, heck, I scanned the whole lake. Scanned the whole lake? It would sound like she was more interested in the lake than the boat. Miss Hart, oh no. Mr. Wright, the witness has answered the question in full. No need for further questions. Objection sustained. That's what I'm... Sustained! Yes, of course. Oh, great. Enough! I think we've heard all we need to hear, Mr. Wright. It seems you're unable to find a contradiction in the testimony worth noting. But, Your Honor, I didn't even present anything yet! You keep your promise. Mr. Wright, I'm afraid that I will have to penalize you further. I will have to penalize any further outbursts by holding you in contempt of court. And if that happens, you'll have to leave the courtroom immediately. Understood? Uh-oh. Nick, a lot of testimony's fishy, Nick. Real fishy. I know what you mean. But if I can't say anything, what can I do? I believe we've covered the evidence sufficiently to make a decision. Then pass your judgment. Very well. Mr. Miles Edgeworth, please take the stand. Who said hold it? Who was that? It was me. Maya? Is something wrong? Do you need to use the facilities? No, I do not. Lotta Hart, your testimony stinks. It's unclear whether you were actually looking at the lake. It's highly doubtful that you actually saw Mr. Edgeworth. Tell us the truth. Is this a matter of life or death? Lotta, did you really clearly see Mr. Edgeworth that night? Did you see him fire that pistol? You will stand down. The court does not acknowledge the defense's outburst. Answer me, Lotta. What's the big idea treating me like some kind of criminal? I saw him, I swear it. I saw Edgeworth. Enough. Judge, declare the defense in contempt of court. Yes, of course. I'm sorry, but you were warned. Oh, this is bad. God, escort Mr. Wright out of the courtroom. He's in contempt of court and must leave. Oh, no. Oh boy, just when I thought. Wait! I was the one who made the outburst, Your Honor. Nick is innocent. Ha! What's the difference? All that remains is for the guilty verdict to be declared. Isn't that right, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Isn't that right? Let me save my game. Wrong. Absolutely wrong. Wrong. What? Did you hear what Miss Hart just said? She said she clearly saw Miss... That was not in the testimony. That changes her testimony, and I have a right to cross-examine her again. Order! Order! I'm not saying that 6 times. You're in contempt of court. It's too late for wild claims. Judge, sustain my objection. Don't do it, man. I'm sorry, Mr. Von Karma, but I cannot. What? Miss Lotta Hart has made a new testimony. The defense does have the right to cross-examine her again. But he's in contempt of court! No, I am. If you're going to arrest someone, arrest me. Very well. Maya Fey, you will leave the courtroom immediately. Nick, I did what I could. You have to do the rest. Good luck. Maya... Dang. Alright. I care not for this melodrama. Listen well, Mr. Wright. I do not tolerate badgering of my witnesses. running out of time. I better find a contradiction here or else. Mr. Wright, begin your cross-examination. Alright, let's go. I saw it clear as day. The man on the boat was Mr. Edgeworth. Is that it? That's it? Uh-oh. I don't know if I can find anything in that. But I can't squander my efforts either. Well, what about the other man? Do not expect to all blithely ignore your promise, Mr. Wright. I believe you claim there's a contradiction in the witness's testimony. Well, find it, if you can. Oh, what? Just for pressing? Are you kidding me? Dang. Just give me a moment. We just gotta go straight to the evidence. I'm gonna save my game right here. Save my game again. There. So I gotta present something, because I can't do anything. Clear as day, the man on the boat was Edgeworth. That's gonna be important later. Clear as day, the man on the boat was Edgeworth. The photo is really blurry. No. I kinda wanna to... What did this say? Oh, I can't read the fine print there. Dang. My best bet's the photo, because it's really blurry. And I don't know how you could have seen that when the photo's so blurry. So I'm gonna present the photo. Okay, good. Got you. Got you, Miss Hart. Finally. What? You got what? Look at this photograph. The photo I took, the very same. There's something I want you to see in this photo. It's quite clearly visible. The fog part. So? This picture was taken with professional high-quality film, correct? Yet even it could not capture the faces of the men in the boat. Yet you claim you saw Mr. Edgeworth. How? What? What? Uh-oh. Mr. Wright has a point. That's why I told her not to say that in her testimony, please. Yet now she has said it, Mr. Von Karma. How could you possibly see Edgeworth? Explain yourself. Miss Hart? What? Did you see the defendant that night? Of course. I said I could, and I meant I could. Then please testify as the circumstances of your sighting. Did it. Finally found a hole in Von Karma's carefully vague testimony. Alright, come on. You're right. It was a cold night and the fog was thick as grits. So once I finished setting my camera, I got back in the car. I still brought my binoculars with me. When I heard that noise on the lake, I looked for my binoculars. See? No problem. You used binoculars. Very well, you may begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright. This one better be good. I'm gonna try and press, and if I get penalized, then I'm just going to stop pressing. Talk to me. So, how could you see Edgeworth? Now just hold your horses for a second. You hasty Yankee types never find a gal where I'm from. Defense attorneys have trouble with that as it is. Nobody loves me. That's sad. Holy mackerel. Your camera. Yeah, it's gone automatic. The issue we are concerned here is Miss Hart seeing Mr. Edgeworth. The camera has nothing to do with this at all. Objection sustained. Ugh, it's not letting me answer any of my questions. Wait, no. Go back. Binoculars. Yeah, binoculars. Yesterday, you mentioned that you were out looking for shooting stars, correct? Well, yeah. What did you need, a telescope? Not binoculars for that. That's why your camera too. Was it really to take pictures of meteor showers? The camera is irrelevant to this case. You can't say that for certain. Mr. Wright, is the camera really relevant to this case? If you believe it is, you may continue with your line of questioning. But know this, if you find nothing with this, there will be consequences. Well, Mr. Wright, do you wish to press further about the camera? Save my game again. Of course, I'm pressing further. This is make it or break it time. The camera is of utmost importance, Your Honor. It is perhaps the key to this entire case. Therefore, I will continue with my line of questioning. Wow, maybe a little bit overboard there. Very well. Miss Hart, you will testify to the court about the camera.
Yeah, I hear you.
The camera was set up to take pictures of a meteor shower. Talk to me. Miss Hart, what made you choose the lake to photograph meteors? You know the fog gets thick on that lake. It's not very suited to stargazing. Yeah, well, see, I guess I wasn't thinking too straight, huh? Mr. Wright, I'm not to be badgering my witness because of her challenged intellect. Now, wait a minute! That's just low. That is low, man. Continue your testimony. You were saying how it was you saw Edgeworth. No unnecessary comments, please. If there was heavy fog, how would binoculars change that at all? What do you mean? Even binoculars can't see through fog. But you say you clearly saw him.
I did, yeah.
Enough. There's no room for doubt in your testimony. You sounded pretty doubtful to me. I have to find a clue contradiction first. I don't care how many von Karmic objections I get. I'm gonna find a hole in this testimony, even if it's the last thing I do. Alright. So that's not my binoculars, okay. That's nothing to... So this is not it, this is not it. I'm not Gord Lake. You're here, they're here. I don't think that really has anything to do with it either. It's not gonna be the photo again. No way. No way it's gonna be the photo again. Let me just... You're right, it was cold. And I missed as thick as grits. Finished up setting my camera, got back in the car. Alright. Camera was set up to take pictures of a meteor shower. When I heard the noise on the lake, I looked with my binoculars. I'm not gonna take a picture of the noise, loud noise that faces the lake. It's not gonna be the article. Article by Monster Side of the Cord Lake. No way. It's not gonna be the photo again, surely. We already... I know for a fact there's no way she saw that through the binoculars. There's no way, but I gotta find my proof, man. It's not gonna be the pistol, not gonna be the bullet. And map of Gordon Lake. Article about monsters sighted at Gord Lake. It can't be the photo again. But there's nothing else. Let me read it again. Camera set up to take pictures of a meteor shower. Is it bold of me to assume that this is faces the lake. But if it faces the lake, it would be facing up at the sky where there would be meteors. That's too bold of a claim, man. That's too bold of a claim. I kind of want to do the camera because why would you have binoculars if you have the camera? Maybe you just I don't know. That's kind of that's out there. That's really out there. Oh my lord. Excuse me. It's not gonna be the photo again. No way. It's not gonna be autopsy. I'm not gonna be the autopsy. That's definitely not it. One bullet shot to the heart. And this says it was fired 3 times. Fired 3 times? Huh. I'm gonna save my game again. I think it's probably a good idea if I do. Why does it switch to my right ear at random? That's kind of weird. I thought someone was on my headphones. It was just the music. Okay, I'm gonna take a picture when the loud noise is detected. Oh my gosh! Oh, I didn't mean to do that, but okay. Let me just... Oh my gosh, there's gotta be inside my binoculars. Oh, this is weird. I love how there's no audio in my left ear. And all the audio's in my right ear. It's messing me up. It's messing with my thinking. But when I press back, no, it's still on the right ear. Are we good? I mean, these are pretty old headphones. Okay, I'm just gonna try to... Okay, it's back to normal. And now it's not. What? What is wrong with my headphones today? It's kind of weird. I don't know. These old things of... Are we good now? Y'all, it's like my headphones are having a seizure. It's kind of weird. Okay, we're back. We're back. I don't know what 2%. I don't know, man. It's not this, it's not this, it's not this, it's not this, it's not this. I don't know why it would ever be the map. What? The camera? Of course not. Why would it ever be the camera? Of course, I need the photo again. Why would it ever be the photo a second time? There it is. Okay. I knew something was off with that. You were photographing shooting stars. That's a lie. Says who? I saw the camera you set up yesterday. It was pointed directly at the lake. You have to point a camera upwards to take photos of stars, Mrs. Hart. That's what I thought, but I told myself I was overthinking. Oh my gosh, I always do that to myself. I'm like, I think of the correct answer, and then I tell myself, oh, I'm overthinking. There's no way it's right. Oh my gosh. Ugh. Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? The witness was not at the lake to photograph shooting stars, Your Honor. Oh. Well then, what exactly was she photographing? I'm gonna save my game again. Here, let me try to just unplug my headphones in. Okay, we're back. We're good. That's kind of weird. Your Honor, take a look at this. What does Miss Hart trying to take a photograph of the lake? Gordy! Miss Hart, this is what you're trying to photograph. What's this? A newspaper article? Gordy? Oh, the sighting at Gold Lake. Well, Mrs. Hart? I never heard no lake monster. You got proof or something? Let's see you try to prove I was down at the lake trying to photograph this Gordy. Oh, believe me, I'm saving my game again. Because I have proof. I have proof. Intriguing. Very well, let's see it. And no joking around this time, please. What is this proof that the witness trying to photograph Gordy the lake monster? Well, heck. Okay, now I've really done it. I don't know. I did save my game, hopefully, fairly recently. I believe I did. No, no, no. What is proof the witness is trying to photograph Gordy the lake monster? Only thing I can do is the camera, man. Please tell me. Okay, good. Thank the Lord. The proof, Miss Hart, is your own camera. Uh-oh. Your camera was set to take photos in response to loud noises, correct? Thus, this photograph here when taken when a gun fired on the lake. And here, this article about Gordy. According to this article, Gordy made a loud noise when it emerged. Well, you were trying to photograph Gordy, weren't you? That's why you had set your camera to respond to loud noises. Okay. Order. I see. I too thought it was a little strange. Yeah, sure. Well, Mrs. Hart? You were camping there to try to take a photo of Gordy, weren't you? Yeah. Not bad. Are all you lawyers that smart? So smart, boy. I was down trying to photograph Gordy. You got me. So what? Huh? That don't change what I saw, does it? Exactly. What you just used several precious minutes of your time to prove is nothing more than the witness is an idiot who thinks monsters exist. Hey! But as she so succinctly said, so what? It changes nothing. Not true. You were hiding the whole thing about Gordy for some reason. I know it. What could it have been? Whatever it is, I'm going to get to the bottom of this. Mrs. Hart, why did you hide the fact you were searching for Gordy from the court? Please revise our testimony. Right. Fine, I'll testify. It won't change nothing, though. Something will change. It has to. I'm going to spot it. Here we go, y'all. Lotta's new testimony. Actually, I'm not a research student at university. I'm an investigative photographer. Imagine what a scoop it'd be if I got a picture of that monster. That's why I thought camping out by the lake. But that's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked straight out at the lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched the boat the whole time. Then I saw a flash near one of the men's hands. I heard another gunshot. I was looking right at the boat the whole time. Crossed my heart, I hope to fry. Weren't you in the car and getting your binoculars? Well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. What do you want? The witness's testimony is unchanged from before. What do you mean? It is totally changed. Whether she is a research student or a photographer has no bearing on this case. There is no need to waste more time with her another pointless cross-examination. I claim the defense right to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Karma's up to something, I know it. He doesn't want me to cross-examine her, because why? Was there a contradiction? Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. You seem sure of yourself, you must have something in mind. Huh, that would be a first. Haha, very funny. You understand that this is a last chance at a cross-examination, Mr. Wright. If there is no problem with the testimony this time, we will let the witness leave. I will announce my verdict at that time, Mr. Wright. Understood? Yes, Your Honor. Ooh, the stakes are very much high. And because of that, I am most certainly saving my game. If they don't let me press, then that's gonna suck. But I'm gonna try anyway. Talk to me. Come on now. Then what matter of person are you? I'm not sure I'm high fault enough to be called a man or anything. Investigative reporter. A what? An investigative photographer. Yep. You get your photo and sell it to the press. That kind of business. Hey, I was taking pictures of my sister's graduation last year. And guess what? What? There was a... guys, I don't know what that word is. There was a UFA just hanging out in the sky. A UFA? You know, oh, a UFO. Oh my gosh. Okay. You know, an unidentified flying object, UFO. That's when I had the sort of revelation. I knew I should become an investigative photographer. I see. Kind of a shaky basis for a career. Is Gordy really that newsworthy? Heck yeah, they even had him up on the TV. I'm not sure that appearing in the local news rumor of the month segment qualifies. Last month's segment was Bigfoot sighted on Acorn Hill, I believe. Hey, they also had a picture of him in the newspaper for real. Mr. Wright, this is one fight I do not believe you can win. Let's keep moving, shall we? Yes, Your Honor. That's why you put the automatic sensor in your camera? Yep, borrowed it from a university professor. It analyzes any sound it picks up when it gets banged. Snaps a shot. Yep. So how many pictures has it taken so far? The only time the camera triggered was that night. Real interesting. Oh. Are you certain? I think it's time you told us why you felt you had to hide your true purpose of the lake. Heck, word got out what I was up to. The lake be swarmed with competitors. Competitors? Yeah, second-rate shutterbugs trying to steal my scoop. Ah, is that the only reason you were hiding the truth? Well, actually... Mr. Wright, I'll not have you asking questions with no relevance to this case. Now be safe on Karma. I know you told her to keep quiet. Exactly what sort of sound was it? Well, I never heard one before, so I can't say for sure, but it sounded like a gunshot. It was a sharper sound than you would have expected. There wasn't much else to look at. Yep. I don't know. She heard a bang, and she thought Gordy was out there. I kind of doubt she wasted any time looking at a boat. Whoa, what'd I do now? What'd you give me that look for? Definitely suspicious. Maybe it's time for some evidence. Witness, continue. Hold your hush, puppy pops. I'm getting there. Was there nothing at the lake with the boat at that time? Huh? Wait, so I'm thinking maybe he was shot from some other place? I don't think so, nope. The lake was smooth as glass. Nobody was on the shore neither. Better find some sort of contradiction in this testimony. But we want Karma any other way. There has to be something. You're not... Okay. So, let's see. Real quick. You're not a research student, investigative photographer. Imagine what Scoop would be. He's camping out by the lake. So I was hiding. I heard a bang. I looked straight out at the lake. Straight at the lake. There wasn't much else to look at, and so I looked at my boat the whole time. I saw flashing over his hands, and I heard another gunshot. I'm gonna save my game again. Okay. There wasn't much else to look at. So from her perspective, that would make sense. It's just a lake everywhere. Okay. No. No and no. It does say fired 3 times, but I don't think it really makes sense. Oh, sorry. Contradiction. It's gotta be. You're not a research student at university. You're an investigative photographer. Imagine what a scoop would be if I got a picture of that monster. He's camping out by the lake. Okay, so I was hiding. This is what's rubbing me the wrong way. There wasn't much else to look at, so I watched the boat the whole time. Because, I mean, Phoenix said himself, why would you be looking at the boat instead of, like, frantically looking around for Gordy? I don't know, man. This is kind of weird. But another thing is that she is mentioning 2 gunshots, meanwhile the gun was fired 3 times. 3 times. So I want to see if this works. Just for some fun. I'll reload the save. Of course not. Okay, fine. Just load. Okay, so it's not the gun. That probably was me overthinking. One bullet shot to the heart. I mean, this says fired 3 times, but this says 1 bullet shot to the heart. I want to see if this works. Dang it, no. If the music is still going, that's how you know it's not it. Okay, that's not it either. Okay. Saw flash. Lance gunshot. Maybe it's the photo? Why would it ever be the photo? You saw a flash. You knew one of them in his hands. You heard another gunshot. Dang it. That's not it either. I don't think the contradiction is... I think it's here. You watched the boat the whole time. Dang it. It really thought that camera would have meant something. Okay, it's gotta be here. Let me just real quick. Great. It's not this, it's not this, it's not this. Maybe? Maybe? It's call me crazy. Gourd map. Gourd Lake map. Wasn't much else to look at. Just at the shore.
Objection!
Yeah, I'm crazy. Guys, I've lost my mind. I don't know what. I don't know. I don't know. I'm lost, man. I don't know. Okay. Let's think. You're not a research student at university. You're an investigative photographer. What would scoop it be? That's why you were camping out. So I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked straight out at that lake. Okay. Heard the bang, straight out of the lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched the boat the entire time. Then I saw a flash in one of the men's hands. I heard another gunshot. Let me try this.
Objection!
Nothing. Okay. Oh man, I wish you could have just said. There wasn't much else to look. Guys, call me crazy, but do I do the article? I'm doing it.
Objection!
Oh my gosh. No shot. No shot. I was kidding because I thought in my head like, oh, like she's gonna, like, it talks about Gordy and she's trying to look for Gordy. That was actually correct. Oh lord. Miss Hart, were you really looking at that boat? What's with you? Of course I was looking at it. It was the only thing out there. Any normal person would be looking at it. I agree, any normal person would. But you are far from normal. What? You don't want to step over here and say that? You were camping at the lake to take a picture of Gordy. Think about it. What would you do if you heard a loud noise? You'd be scanning the lake for any sign of Gordy, that's what. You wouldn't give the boat a second thought. That's what I was saying, but I didn't think the article would provide that evidence. Order. Continue, Mr. Wright. You testified that you were watching the boat through binoculars. However, you wouldn't need binoculars to watch that boat. You needed them to search for Gordy, and that's what you were doing. Well? Well, now that y'all mention it, I did sort of take my binoculars and kind of scan the lake a bit. I mean, Gordy might be out there and all. Miss Hart, are you saying that you were not watching the boat then? Sorry, y'all. I wasn't fibbing, really. I just thought, you know, I could be a witness to a murder and all. I kind of got excited. I sure was watching that boat till now. This is totally uncalled for. But hey, you got the photograph, you got proof. Still, we can't see who was shooting in this. Right. That's why I took the photo in. Witness, that's enough. You've had a long day. Shut your pie hole. Shut my what? What was she gonna say? She took the photo and what? Wait a second. She even had a photograph to prove it, but you really can't tell from the photo who was shooting. That's why she said she's gonna enlarge the photo. She said it'll drop the quality of mine, but it should let us see who's who. She enlarged that photo. Why won't Von Karma let her show it? I've got a hunch. I bet that enlarged photo shows something bad for Von Karma. This is my chance. If I'm wrong, though, it'll mean prison for Edgewood or worse. What should I do? Full send, baby. Come on, show me. Miss Hart, look at this photograph. You enlarged this photograph, did you not?
Yeah, I did.
Why has that enlargement not been presented to the court? Because it does not exist.
What are y'all talking about? You were the one who told me not to show it in court in the first place. You old fool.
Uh-oh! Someone made the slip! What is the meaning of this, Mr. Von Karma? Mrs. Hart? Show the photo to the court. Show us the enlargement. This prosecution objects to the submission of this evidence. Objection denied. The witness will show the enlargement to the court.
Here it is.
He's bald, and he's not wearing the little puppy things. So can I see you as firing in this? It could be the defendant, or maybe it is not. Regardless, I'll accept this as evidence. Alright. Happy now, Mr. Wright? There has to be something. You asked the enlargement, you've got the enlargement. And little good has it done any of us. That's why I request you should not show it. What does it matter to you? I suppose this means the cross-examination is over, obviously. And I would like to close the cross-examination of Miss Lotta Hart. And none too soon. That was a flagrant waste of my time. Mr. Von Karma, do you have anything to add? I stated everything I needed to when the trial began. Decisive evidence. A decisive witness? What else could possibly be required? Nothing, of course. Then I believe it is time for me to declare my verdict. Wait, that's supposed to go like this? There has to be a clue in this photo somewhere. This is bad. Real bad. What should I do? Wait and see, please. Come on now. Objection enlargement, show other evidence. I'm gonna object. Just, Your Honor, there is something decidedly strange with this enlargement. What might that be? Uh-oh. Okay. We might get penalized here. Mr. Wright, you will show to the court what you mean. What about this photo is strange? Okay, here goes nothing. Show the judge what's strange about this photo. Okay. Oh, wait, no, I want to compare the gun. I want to compare the gun. Edgeworth is not wearing his... Okay, Edgeworth was not wearing his little neck fluffy things. You know what I'm talking about. Also, he's bald. Edgeworth is not bald. I'm just saying. But let me just... Is Ray... Nope, nothing. Look at the hand holding the pistol, Your Honor. The hand? The hand that directly contradicts another piece of evidence. This man's left hand does... This man's left hand does what? Let me show you. I'll show the evidence that the left hand contradicts. He has Edgeworth's right hand! Here we go. The evidence is clear. The man in this photograph is holding the pistol in his left hand. However, the prints on the murder weapon were found from Edgeworth's right hand. Ergo, the man shooting this pistol in this photograph is not Mr. Edgeworth. Here we go. Now things have gone real interesting. Now that everyone in this courtroom has quieted down, I would like to reconvene with this court of law. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. You have given us definitive proof today. We now know that it was not Mr. Edgeworth who fired the pistol that night. However, this leaves with a rather large if Mr. Edgeworth didn't shoot it, then who shot our victim? Precisely. As we have seen, there were no other people on the lake at that night. Who but the defendant could have shot the victim? Larry. Okay, this is where I showed the DL6 incident case. There's only one explanation remaining. The man who shot the victim was none other than the victim himself. Order! Order! So you are saying that the victim committed suicide? Yes, Your Honor. I can think of no other explanation. Indeed, that does seem to be the only remaining option. I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright, but suicide is out of the question. What? An examination of the victim's wounds revealed the distance at which he was shot. The distance. The victim was clearly shot from further than a meter away. A meter? That's 3 feet. No, it does 3 feet. There was no way it could have been suicide. I mean, what if he has a really, really large wingspan? like, way out here. I'm not gonna picture it, but you get the idea. Order, order. Mr. Von Karma, are you sure of the accuracy of your data? Of course, I'd already considered the possibility of suicide, you see. Alright. I see. Very well, allow me to state my opinion. Considering the situation, the shooter had to be the defendant, But we just... However, the prints on the gun reveal the shooter was not Mr. Edgeworth. This is a conundrum. Therefore, I would like to suspend proceedings for the trial for this day. The court orders the defense prosecution to further investigate this matter. Understood? Yes, Your Honor. That is all. This court is adjourned. All right. December 26, 11:15 p.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 2. Whew! That was a close one. Hey, don't you have anything to say? No, I have yet to be declared innocent, Wright. Well, yeah, but what happened out there at that lake, anyway? If he didn't commit suicide, then who? The shooter was about a meter away, too. What? Don't give me that look. I did not kill him. We're just kidding around. Look, I'm gonna go check on Maya. Oh? Right. What? Tell her something for me. What? Tell her to watch what she says in court. That's all. Would it kill you to just say how you really feel with a thanks, Edgeworth? I requisitioned a transcript of Lada's entire testimony. I thought it might give me some ammunition for the trial tomorrow. Of course, she didn't see the shooter, so the only part of her testimony that stood was the bang she heard. Alright. That ought to do. To be continued. And of course, we will end off for today. What an absolute... What a trial. What a trial. What a trial indeed. I hope you guys have enjoyed Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, and I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye.